What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Tyler LEGO Guy here, and today we're going to be doing something actually pretty interesting. It's going to fall under the LEGO catalog series, although it's a little different. There's these magazines that you can get only in Europe, so it's exclusive to them, and it's just these issues of LEGO Star Wars. So literally they come with a little build, so we're going to check that out as well as what's in here. I've never ever looked at one of these magazines before, so my reaction's completely new. Like I don't know what's in this thing besides the ATST. It isn't from Spain, so it isn't Spanish, but I speak Spanish, so I can translate it if need be. But LEGO, you don't need a lot of translation, which is fortunate. But this is taken from July 2018, so it's almost about a year old. I hope to get more of these in the future. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. But enough talk, let's get right into this magazine. So here we have it. Let's just open this guy up, see what's inside. I almost feel bad opening this up because they're so rare in North America. We can't get them. So here's the magazine itself. You got Poe Dameron on the front. It says the hero of the resistance, which is accurate. And then we got this little build here, the ATST. So we're gonna take a look at both those things, but let's first off just take a look at this magazine and open it up. So, oh, pretty cool. They got the First Order Star Destroyer, a picture of that. It's kind of like a little story. Oh yeah, that's not cool. That's cool, yeah. So we'll continue going through. It's almost like it's a re-edition of the Force Awakens. At least it seems like that to me. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's continue through it. So you get a little story here. There's a maze. Nothing too crazy. The story continues. So I guess these magazines are they're very story oriented. Yeah, some other cool stuff. Story, I guess, is all about Poe, which makes sense since he's on the front cover. Some more nice artwork. Kylo Ren, of course you got to get the bad guy in here. And this is pretty cool. They got a BB-8's Nemesis. I forget the black droid's name. If you guys know it, let me know. And then they have BB-8 as well. So I guess you're supposed to... Oh yeah, it kind of comes out. It's on one side, it's the black droid, and on the other side, it's BB-8. So pretty cool. They got a little poster in here. This is interesting. I guess you're supposed to find ATST and ATDP and ATAT. So it's a puzzle. They got all kinds of really interesting stuff in here. Another maze. Mini TIE Fighter. This is pretty cool. This is taken from... there's the Darth Vader's transformation. Ewok Village. Battle on Geonosius. Mos Eisley Cantina, Desert Skiff. Pretty cool. There's a nice Resistance bomber. I hear this set's pretty good. I've actually never picked it up. Maybe I should before it goes out of stock. It is probably coming close to that point. Here's the ATST. So I guess you can... Yeah, it's just showing the ATST that you get. The instructions. And I'll build this. I won't live build it. I'll just kind of put it together quick. And I guess they have a little story for the ATST, which is kind of interesting. Oh, here's the normal size. Okay, this is what ATST is supposed to look like. I think this is the one taken from Rogue One. I think that's accurate. That's what we want. We don't want an ATST without a head. Here's another interesting thing. It fits 2 ATST drivers in this one. All the ATSTs we've ever got have always been single pilot, so not the greatest, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd comment on that. Continues, little story. And okay, this is interesting. It's like the kids playing Operation on whatever, a stormtrooper with R2. Yeah, they got some different stuff. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. This kid's collection, at least that's what it looks like. He has I thought he had a lot of the buildable figures, and I felt bad for him because they're not that great. Yeah, then another kid. Anyways, kind of interesting stuff. This one's actually pretty cool. You get a probe droid. This was another issue for Hoth, but I guess they put these things out monthly, so pretty cool. Ant-Man. I got here. I guess they're just telling you that they also have that as a magazine. And then on the back, this looks like those Freemakers or whatever. Lego Star Wars. So pretty cool looking little magazine. We'll get into the ATST and see what the build is like on that guy. I'll just open it up for you guys, give you an idea what's in here. So actually, it's quite a few pieces. This also cost about €4, which is about 6 Canadian or 6 Canadian or 5 US. So not a bad deal, considering you get this little build. But yeah, I'll build this up and I'll let you guys know what it's like, because it actually might be pretty promising, especially if you have a micro mock. This one might be actually good to use. So here is the ATSD in all its glory. So not a bad build. Give you guys a little 360 view. I think there's maybe about 40 pieces in this thing. And it can swivel its head, which is kind of nice. The legs are a little close together. Like when you look at it from that angle, it doesn't look that great. But if you look at just the head itself, I think they did a good job. They just maybe can improve on the legs a little bit. But what are you gonna do with a build that's this small? Let me know what you guys think about this, if you like it or not. As well as let me know what you guys think about these European magazines, because yeah, if you like them, I'll continue to try and get my hands on them. I got this one on a trip to Europe, but I might be making another trip to Europe, so pick up some more then. But yeah, that's the ATSD. I'm gonna give it about a 1 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I think the head is pretty good, but I'm not too keen on the legs. I don't know, they don't look really that great, but I do like that the head can swivel. That is definitely a positive. But yeah, that's about gonna wrap up this episode. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And again, let me know what you guys think for future suggestions on different episodes or any LEGO catalogs you really would like me to review. I'll keep it in mind and maybe try to get my hands on them. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But take care. I'll catch you on the next one.